Hey everybody. Hi there, it's Rob Farmelo here. Just got this email from Alex Malave. I'm a big fan of Alex, follow his work, and I've taken a couple of his digital products to the bank, and they are awesome. I'm just going to be playing this video in a moment. I just wanted to give you a heads up. Pay a lot of attention to what he's about to share. This is really, really cool stuff. Okay, here we go.
Hey, what's going on? Alex here, and in this quick video, I want to give you a super fast tip you can use right now to make more money in less time. Now, you might have heard that 1,000 times, make more money in less time. It's kind of like a cliche, right? People on the beach, like just making money while, they're just goofing off. But the reality is that there's no correlation between work and money, right? If that was true, then, the hardest working people in the world sometimes make the least amount of money, right? So right now in front of my house, there's gardeners, there's housekeepers, there's all these really hardworking people that are stressed, that are working their butts off, but they're not making a lot of money, right? So there's certain actions that have high leverage and can impact a lot of people and add a lot of value, which in turn can make you more money in less time. And that's what this video is about: is giving you one action step that you can do right now to make more money today. Now, before I share with you the simple steps that you can use right away to make more money today, I want to give you a very important concept, and I got it from this book. It's called Habit. It's like a yellow cover. You might have seen it. It's really popular book, bestseller, all that stuff. And they talked about a concept in that book called Keystone Habits, right? So if you're watching this video, you probably know that you know being productive is all about habits, right? So getting um, high money making activities to be automatic. So you wake up and you automatically do the right thing, right? So you don't have to force yourself. You don't have to use willpower to do the right thing. You just wake up and you automatically start doing it, right? Now, inside that book, it talks about something called keystone habits. And keystone habits are little habits that you install that change everything else, right? So it's kind of like a domino that you push forward, and then it knocks on the next domino and the next domino, and just creates this momentum and this synergistic compounding effect upon your life. And the concept I'm going to share with you, I really believe is one of those habits. And it's so quick and fast to do. It's just a series of questions that you ask yourself every day to make you more productive, make you more money, and really without exerting any more effort or energy or time. Just, again, it's a series of questions that you ask yourself to determine what's your greatest opportunity, your greatest money making uh, activity that you can take every single day, and not just being caught up with being busy or feeling stressed or just checking things off your to-do list like a monkey and thinking that you're being productive just because you're getting a lot of things done, but really spending 10 minutes to be strategic and do things that'll give you a lot of leverage and a lot of results. All right, so before I share this concept, I got this from a couple sources. I got it from Tim Ferriss. I learned some of these concepts from, and from this other book called The One Thing by Gary Keller and somebody else. So I'm always reading, I'm always testing new things, and this is something that I've been testing for the past almost 90, probably more than 90 days now, and it's been fantastic. I've been getting more results with less work, with less frustration, with less overwhelm, because it really makes you, with these series of questions I'm about to share with you, makes you ultra productive. All right, so here's the first step. Write down no more than 5 things that are making you uncomfortable, right? So maybe things that you've been putting off, or you write on a to-do list and then it goes, you never get it done. You put it on the next day's to-do list. Something that's been going from to-do list to to-do list and it hasn't gotten done. Something that's just making you uncomfortable. You write no more than 5 things that are making you anxious or uncomfortable. All right. You just write them down. I use a legal pad. You can use an index card, a post-it note, whatever you have around, random sheet of paper. It doesn't matter, right? So just do it right now. Actually, get any sheet of paper, anything around you, on your computer, it doesn't matter, and write down 5 things that are making you anxious or uncomfortable, things that you've been putting off. But the concept here is that things that are important are very often uncomfortable. Okay, so things that are most important, there's some chance that you might fail, you might be rejected. So you kind of just put it off and put it off and put it off. So write down 5 things that are making you most anxious or uncomfortable. That's step number one. Step number two is to ask yourself this question about the 5 items on your to-do list, or 3 or 5 items, whatever you have on your to-do list, of the things that are making you most uncomfortable, right? So the question is, if this is the only thing I do today, would I be satisfied with my day, right? So you ask yourself, if let's say one of the things on your to-do list is making a video, right? So if I make this video today, would I be satisfied with my day? And if the answer is yes, you just put a Y next to it. If the answer is no, you put a no. And you ask yourself that question for all 5 items that are making you uncomfortable, right? So do that now. Do it ask yourself, if this is the only thing I do today, would I be satisfied with my day? And put either a yes or no next to the 5 items. Now here's the next question you ask yourself. Is this a force multiplier? Meaning, does doing this one activity make all the other activities irrelevant or less important, right? So will this cause the other things on my to-do list to not be as important, or just knock them off completely, and you don't have to do it if you do this one thing? So is this a force multiplier? So ask yourself that question for all 5 items on your to-do list. So if I do this one thing, will it make all other to-dos irrelevant or easier to knock off later? All right, now you should have yeses and nos for all 5 for those 2 questions, right? So the first question you ask yourself for the 5 items that are making you anxious or uncomfortable is, if there's the only thing I do today, would I be satisfied with my day? The second question is this a force multiplier? Will doing this one thing make doing everything else easier or irrelevant, right? Now here's the most important step. You only pick one of the things that you answered yes to for those 2 questions, right? So even if you got 2 or 3, you most likely only got 2 max that you answered yes to both of those questions for, but you pick on just one of them and you focus 2 to 3 hours on just that one activity for the day. And if you complete that one activity for the day, your day was successful and you were productive. And I've been doing this for the past, again, over 90 days, and my results have skyrocketed with less work, less stress, because I'm not just checking things off my to-do list to feel productive that aren't really important, but I got 10 things done a day, instead of, hey, I got one really important thing done a day. All right. And if you've watched some of my previous videos, I'm a big fan of timers. I actually have a timer going off right here. So I got this in Amazon. I forgot, like $5, $7, I forgot how much it was. But I really like working in chunks of 50 minutes, right? So I actually have 18 minutes left in this 50-minute chunk, which, one of my things to do today was to create a video. And what's great about this timer is that it gives you peace of mind to focus on this one thing. So even if you have a bunch of things on your to-do list that are urgent, but maybe not as important as that one thing on your list, you can put all that stuff aside for 50 minutes. So I just set it for 50 minutes, I put it back here, and then I just work on my single most important thing, and then when it beeps, I take a break, and I can, do something else after I'm done completing my most important action for the day. But for the most part, after I do that one thing, I notice that so many things on my to-do list become irrelevant or less important, right? So that's really the magic of this, is that force multiplier question. When you do the really important stuff, all those little random things in your to-do list become irrelevant or unimportant. For example, if you make more money, then let's say something on your to-do list like buy groceries or clean up your apartment. You can just pay someone to clean your apartment or make you food, or all these random things that suck up your time and energy that aren't fun to do. If you just make more money, you can either outsource it, automate it, or optimize it in a way that doesn't require a lot of effort or time. And that's really the magic behind this system. And I highly recommend you do it now. I'm gonna put a link below this video with the 5 steps, so that you can it's like a little checklist that you can do right away. Watch this video again if you need to. Follow these steps today, starting today. Test it out, even just for 10 days, and you'll see that you'll start getting more results. Your productivity will go up, your stress will go down, and all these stupid things that go on your to-do list that you normally would do just to feel productive or feel successful for the day, they just fall away, and you focus on your energy on the most important things, like making more money. Things like spending time with your family, enjoying recharging yourself. Now you have more money to get a massage. Now you can sleep better and you're more productive, right? So it's really about results. It's really about focusing on not just checking things off your to-do list, but getting crystal clear on the end result that you want, and just taking one very important, sometimes uncomfortable action per day, spending 2 to 3 hours on that one thing, and seeing how the results and really success comes with less effort and less work and less willpower, and really have more time to recharge, and just becomes a cycle of productivity and getting results that's amazing. The steps will be below this video. If you want to start making money online and you want to really you don't know where to start, right? So you hear all these different things. I have a catalog of my products below. You can get started with the $80 per day program if you want to just build your email list profitably. If you need more traffic, you can go for my Facebook product, my Banner Ad Masterclass product. There's everything that I've ever made that I spent a lot of time on and really organizing and make it baby step, little, step-by-step information that you can start taking right away to get more leads, sales, and traffic, and really automate that process will be below this video as well. So if you want to get started making money online, check that out. Either way, use this technique. It absolutely works. If you have any questions, send me an email. Be glad to chat with you there. Speak to you soon.
Okay, did you get all that? Like, as I said, I'm a big fan of this guy right here. He's awesome. And I'm putting this up. I want everybody to know about Alex. Want to promote him, help him out, and do all that good stuff. My name's Robert Farmelo. Yeah, sure, I'm tying myself to his coattails. He's a fantastic comet in the sky. One thing I like about Alex is he's the real deal. He's an honest, sincere businessman who wants to make money for sure and do better, but he's also putting it out there for people who are total newbies or seasoned pros for that matter. He's the real deal, people. Okay, this is Robert Farmelo. Hey, by the way, check out the link in the content box underneath this video and just click on it. Check out this really cool landing page that I made that's got a tremendously excellent offer for you, okay? Okay, Robert Farmelo saying Cinco Dos, adios!